back. For now. Let's see what happened. That was weird. That was weird. Everything shut down. So there I am. And while I was gone, looks like a touchdown happened. So I will get you guys looking at the game. Interesting. While I finish fixing everything, getting it all set back up. Apologies for the delay. I don't know how Houston scored, but looks like Houston has opened up the scoring with a touchdown. New York going deep down the field, 2v1, intercepted but popped. And okay. Okay, welcome back in. So, Nick's still at quarterback. You can take a look at the stats to figure out how the 7 points happened. I can only assume it was a defensive play because New York was driving. Might have been a pick six. Yeah, just before the crash. Not sure what happened there, but we seem to be back and firing on all cylinders. It happened right after I turned on my TV trying to watch Monday Night Football. Ooh, nice. Very good. 9-yard gain from Mertz. So Deshaun, who is the QB for New York, is playing wide receiver at the moment. And Mertz is at QB, doing his best. Houston bringing the pressure at double rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Numbers are even at 7 apiece. Wait, 2, 4, 6. No, New York still has 6. 2, 4, 6. There's 7. Okay. So we're playing 7v7. New York Ravengers versus the Houston Hornets. This is week 2 of the HFL season 2, regular season. Nice sack on the play. 4th and 13. He's going to bring up a field goal try. See what they can do here. Shaz on the kick, and he misses it. It's going to say 7-0. Goodness gracious. Minion, I saw that. Pretty sure Bones... no, just kidding. I don't know Bones that well. Zandy taking the run. Ooh, and gets hit stick. Absolutely dropped for a 14-yard gain. Hangs onto the ball, though. So it's 2nd and inches. You're already in it. In the league? Yeah, if you want to join the league, click the link in my bio, guys. Or if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. Also, if you want the better stream experience, head to YouTube. You guys cannot hear in-game sound or in-game or in-server voice chat. When we get a touchdown tonight, I will be jumping into the different voice channels. So if you want to hear that, Zandy going to take the run here. Merce does a good job to get to tackle him and only let up 10 yards on the play. But yeah, if you guys want to hear the in-game voice chat, you have to be on YouTube to hear. You cannot hear it on TikTok. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here in this primetime matchup. Nick here did not throw an interception. Run by Sane. He does miss the truck, but he gets 3 yards on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Houston on it here, 3rd and 1 from the 9, looking to punch this ball at least across that 8-yard line. But it looks like the Hornets are really just going for the touchdown here, treating this like 3rd and goal. Except Zandy's now going to take some space here, and he's going to launch it into the back of the end zone for Forza for a 9-yard touchdown. Let's check out what they're saying.
Oh, Forza?
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
This is Forza's breakout game. This is his breakout game, bro.
Forza's about to get his X Factor.
Honestly, Forza.
Superstar.
Forza.
Forza looking at some superstar comments from his teammates, hyping him up in the chat. It's going to make it 14-0, Houston Hornets. Houston, of course, went undefeated last season, right up until the end. They were undefeated all the way to the finals, and then they lost to the Miami Sun. So, unfortunate for them, but if it continues to go the way that it's going, Houston will be remaining undefeated for Season 2. They will go 2-0. Ball out of bounds, thrown away. Does cross the line of scrimmage, though, so it's not grounding. The grounding rule did change from last season. But sacked by Forza. 17 yards on the loss. The O-line, I believe, is new. I'm not sure the situation with New York, but they did just trade away Stinney, who was the star O-lineman for the Grizzlies last season. Got drafted in the first round by the Ravengers, but they traded him to Washington for a different draft pick. For Washington's first-round draft pick. 3rd and 32, incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and 32 from the 8. So this is going to be nice field position for the Houston Hornets. Still trying to figure out how that touchdown happened. I see 2 passing touchdowns from and 2 catches. So it was an offensive play from Houston. Forza has 2 touchdowns on the day. Thrown from Zandy. Zandy going to air it out deep. Back of the corner. It's going to be a tough catch. Just overthrown. Brings up 2nd and 15. How's everybody doing? Yo, TikTok, we're at 1,000 likes. If everybody spams the like button right now, let's get up to 5K real quick. We are also 400 followers away from 40K. Another overthrown ball from Zandy. It is good through the uprights. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. And he's going to go... It went for the short pass. It was a little overthrown. Chasnut does a great job to just cut that out. I feel like Houston could have caught that. Maybe if they had dove. I'm not sure. Screen pass from New York to Shaz. Dives for 4 yards. Gets hit-sticked on the play. So that could have been dangerous because he was jumping. Only picks up 4. So New York looking for some more yards here. Might go deep here, yeah, to the middle. It's kind of open. The safety was on it, and he does end up getting around him and draws out all of the dives. Shaz in for the score. Touchdown. New York. Let's go check in with their VC.
Good throw, bro.
Wasn't a
JJ.
fit, but it wasn't.
Hey JJ, how you doing?
Bit of a ghost town in there. I left. Merce said, hey, JJ, how's it going? I just left. That's not what I'm there for, Merce. I'm not there to talk to you. I'm there to listen to what you guys are saying to each other. Pretty quiet. They were really not celebrating that touchdown. Quarter hail with the roses. I appreciate that. TikTok boosted it up to 6K likes. Look at you guys go. Yeah, we are 400 followers, maybe 300 followers away from getting 40K. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. Hey, JJ. How's it going? Bobby Boucher on YouTube. How do I join? Click the link in the description. If you're on TikTok, click the link in the bio. Deep pass down to Banana. It's a 75-yard touchdown. First play of the drive. Houston answers right back. OMQ is the player. I haven't checked that one yet, though. Check in with that. OMQ, what's up, man? That is him. So, finally, someone gets in on the scoring other than Forza from Houston. And they're going to make it, ooh, blocked kick. So it's 20-7. Here with 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Quick pass to Shaz. So Shaz just racking up the receptions today. Let's see where he's at. He's at 3. I think that might be 4 once it updates. Can never tell. 3 receptions on the day so far, and a touchdown. Deshaun's going to take that lane there, jump for 17 yards. Pretty solid run from Deshaun there. Definitely one of the most mobile QBs in the league. I see 5 sub-stars from somebody. Sorry I missed it. I see other gifts from other people. Appreciate you guys gifting. Dejam Tuvalo, I'm glad you streamed our game. Yep. Yep. It was a good one. 17, 18, 19, 20 roses. Appreciate it. Deep pass down the field. Diving catch from Zach. Wow. What a hit. What a fit. What a catch. Bam. Got a real shootout on our hands. God, what a toss, man. Toss and moss. That's how we play it. Shaz looking to get that extra point, make it a 6-point game, and he does nail it. So it's 14-20. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Holy moly, 99 substars from Quarter
You want a
Hill.
hug or something? Get out of here.
I appreciate it. And Camden, subscribing to the YouTube. Damn. Welcome in, Camden. Thanks for subbing. Guys, YouTube stream has the better quality, so if you are not quite liking what you're seeing here on the screen on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. It is much better. Short pass here, and it's picked off by Mersh. It was low, it was difficult to catch, and Mersh just dives in and snatches that ball away, coming straight back into this game.
Go to kiss, bro.
Wait, did JJ join? JJ joined!
Just, they cannot talk to each other. Every time I join that VC, it's all, JJ joined! JJ joined! Guys, I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. It's not about me. It's about you guys. 1 yard gain on the screen pass from Shaz. Mersh lining up to run, see if they hand it off. No, it's a play action. Going to roll out here. Maybe looking at the left corner. Looks like that's going to try to be open. Yeah, it is. And he doesn't take it. Deshaun's going to take the lane. He's going to dive and just kind of sleep there for a second until he finally gets tackled. First and goal from the 9 coming up. And we are 7 seconds away from the 1 minute warning. They're going to hike before it, though, so we will get a break right after this play. Let's see if they can turn it into a touchdown. They do. They do indeed.
Come back in the second quarter, boys.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hi again, JJ.
Good stuff.
There's a little bit more celebration from the New York side. Now that they've tied up the game, looks like they've got a little bit more life in them over there in the Discord. Guys on TikTok, you can't hear it because it's only on YouTube. Sorry, I cannot get you in on the Discord. Extra point is good. 21-20 is your score. This is getting good. Who are we cheering for here, folks? New York or Houston? Stream Washington Week 4 game. They're playing the Hornets. We'll see. We'll see when it is. I think nice hit stick. 4 yards pass from touchback point. Houston's going to start with some bad field position here. Let's see what they can do with it. I will be streaming definitely next week. Or not next weekend. Deep pass. That's going to be overthrown. Miles overthrown. Actually, Kano looked like he had a shot at it. Kano, of course, a co-commissioner in the league, used to be the FO of the Miami Sun. So one of the biggest players trying to make a name for themselves as a player. Kano retiring from FO and getting himself back onto the field. 3rd and 10 here from the 26. Houston needs to convert. They have 25 seconds left. They do convert. And they're probably going to have to just call a timeout here. Kano's trying to get out of bounds. He dives a mile short. And they call a timeout with 19 seconds left to go in the first half. Is that Football Fusion? Sure is. This is the Have Fun League, guys. This is my Football Fusion League, HFL. We have completely unique teams. So you're watching the New York Ravengers. Zandy going to take the gains. He's going to have to call a timeout. 11 seconds left on the clock. Only gets 3 yards on it. Completely unique franchises playing in this league. So they keep calling timeouts, but they're... Is that overthrown? Yikes, what a way to end it. So that brings us to the half. Yeah, they were skipping the timeouts. I've seen that. That happened in I think in my game or maybe a scrim of mine. We would call a timeout, and then the other team would play clock it down to 1, so the entire play clock would go away. And I was like, dude, we're actually trying to use our timeout here to discuss what we're gonna do. Like, we have timeouts, we have play clocks, and we have middle is wide open, and that is a hit. Houston's gonna go for it. New York has one guy back there. He does miss the tackle. Jumps a little bit too early, in my opinion. Damn. In for the score. Let's go check in on Houston's VC, see what they're saying.
Every fucking time. Somebody run deep up the middle and somebody drop middle.
Hey, watch it. Watch it. Hey, watch it.
Kano is on top of it. Of course, Kano, good co-commissioner there. Jumped in right at the wrong time. Zandy not following the PG-13 rule. Gonna have to get timed out after the game. Gonna have to show him exactly where the corner is. Guys, make sure you're keeping a PG-13 in your... Ooh, jumped out of bounds. Knocked. The reels are really difficult when you have a DB right there. Hi, I joined Discord. Nice. Touchback. Bruh said... Yeah, I do that when I stutter. It's a game, only the signed players can join that game. True, yeah. Ooh, another sack. Goodness gracious. Who's Banana? This is why I can't stand when they do this. I don't know who's rushing. I got to look it up in the stats. But Houston's pressure today is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, if you're trying to join and you're struggling to figure out how, you can join the league, but you can't join the game. These are signed players to these franchises. Deshaun taking the gains here, 19 yards. Gained on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 from their own 29. Yeah, you cannot join this game, but you can join the league, try to get signed to a team. Just have to click the link in my bio if you're on TikTok, or if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. Deep pass down the left side of the field. Merce the intended receiver, and that is mossed by Kano. Kano the dogger. Showing up and taking names. He says, that's my football. What a play. Boom. Look at him go. Sold. I feel like that was just a good play. That's a handoff. Attempt to hit stick. Ooh, first hit stick misses, but Merced just drops him to the ground. Man, boom is right from the running back. Experienced that boom himself. Goodness. Gonna go deep down the right field. I do see the burn there, and that is a hit. Oh, caught and popped. Unlucky. We are playing on 1% fumble chance here in this league. So not every catch is a guarantee. Prestige 1. Cool, man. I joined and verified. What happens after that? You look around the league. Interact. See if you can join a team or maybe create your own team. There's always all kinds of things. There's media. There's streaming. You can be a referee. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Banana. Just juking, man. And the blocks are getting hit. These diving blocks. They all dove, though, so he's got no more blocks here. And he gets in. What a play. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, boys, we ain't
Let's stop on cue. That's what I'm talking about.
smoking that.
Shit, boy.
That's why you're the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Look at the jukes from OMQ here. Just juking around these players, and the jumping dives just really gave him enough time to jump into the back of the end zone. That's crazy, man. What a play. Team touchdown from Houston. And a handoff. He does hit the truck, and he gets into the end zone. Who got trucked there?
You want a hug or something? Get out of
Chaz
here.
or Rico. Somebody got trucked in there. They did hit stick him, but not in time. Epic chill face with a duck. Just subscribe to the YouTube. Welcome in. Can I make my own team if I play on Xbox? We got one PC player. Yeah, you can join the league if you're on Xbox, mobile, or PC. You just have to be 13 or older. It's the minimum age to be on Discord. Screen pass a little bit high. Shaz does jump and recover. It was slow enough for him to have that reaction time. 7 yards picked up on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. New York needs to score here if they want to stay in this one. Down 13 points. So they really want to make sure that they stay even with Houston because that is a team. Ooh.
What the hell? You want a hug or something? Get out of here.
Deshaun could have picked up a lot more yards, and he is going to because they missed that other tackle.
What the hell? You want a hug?
And they're going to fumble. He's not going to slide and force it. Did Forza jump on it? Yeah, Forza recovers the fumble. That is wild. So Deshaun jumps forward, could have kept going. You know, he took the safe play, but then he gets up and he continues to try to get the yards, and he doesn't slide on the follow-up. So he ends up fumbling the ball and Forza with the quick reaction time right on it. Shoot and JDR Tankenstein, welcome into the YouTube. New York needs me at QB. Well, join the league and see if they'll take you. One-on-one down the field, and this is going to be intercepted. Shaznut all over that. Ooh. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, Shaznut all over it. Shaznut, of course, the defensive player of the year. Actually, he was the Swatsman winner, and that was because of his offensive and defensive effort. Definitely the MVP of college last season. Goes in the draft. You know, probably second pick. I think it was second pick in the draft. Deshaun's going to take some gains here. He is going to jump and dive. Playing a risky game. He's already fumbled it once. It's best to slide. I mean, obviously you want to pick up as many yards as you can, but when you jump and dive like that, you're maximizing your fumble chance. Shaz with the quick screen pass, and does get locked up at the toes. Only gets 1 yard of the play. Sane with a great close tackle there. Going to force 3rd and 5 from their own 30. They're going deep. Merced is open here. Deshaun's just going to take the lane. So it looks like New York has this good way of dragging all of the defenders with them. They just line up and they go deep. And it gives Deshaun enough room up front to take some yards. The O-line, of course, is doing pretty well. He's kind of recovered. If that's the same O-line. I can't see the name, so I can't tell. And as I say that, whoops, my fault, New York. I jinxed it. Because he just lets him go, and he ends up giving up a 20-yard sack. 2nd and 35. They're back to their own 18 here. The defensive end having himself a monster game. They are within the 20, so New York is double blocking here on this play. Perfectly legal, and a nice interception from Kano. Deshaun forces a play down the field. He didn't have too many options, so, you know, taking the 2v2 is not the worst thing, but Kano the dogger dogs again. He says, keep testing me, and that is what they're doing. TikTok, we're at 11,000 likes. Let's push it to 15K real quick. What is the game called? It's Football Fusion. Big Bands with the run here. Does truck backwards. Goodness. And he's going to pick up these blocks here. He's going to run out of bounds. But he picks up 29 yards on the play. Not a bad play. Dez undered. Yeah. Can I be a referee? You can certainly apply. Deep back of the end zone. That's Kano wide open. Taking in the touchdown. Let's go listen in.
And this man can't go nowhere. He can't go nowhere.
That's me!
Jesus.
That's me!
Kano is
I like how Kano notices when I get in there, and then all of a sudden he gets real hype. He's like putting on a show for the VC. It won't show me anything but the rule book. Yeah, you still have to verify. You have to go through the verification process. Guys, it takes some time. So once you get in there, just relax. You can join at any time. The bot will probably kick you if you don't verify in time. Ooh, we're going to go short here. Nice swat. So 2-point failed. Yeah, the you know, the verification process takes some paying attention. So don't force it. You know, be patient with it. Yeah, just have to read all the instructions. That's all. Duval. Probably going to be too long of a name. Should verify that one. There's a chance to be on same team as friends. Yes. Yes, definitely if you all come in together and you all get signed together, it's definitely an option. How do you spectate? This is a private server. All I did was bench myself and type in ballcam/ballcam. There are admin commands. Deshaun's going to take the lane here. The 3-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Converted to a first down. So New York is really in desperation mode now. They're 19 points down. They do have some time, but if they don't start scoring soon, they're going to be looking for a miracle. And this is a low pass. Kano, once again, just dogging. Takes it in. That was low. Short. Just not good enough. And Kano punishes. Houston is looking mighty fine right now. New York coming off a win up against... Ooh, another tackle there. Let's take a look at how they each did in week 1. Houston smoked the Las Vegas Phantoms, division rivals, 40-0. Deep ball down the field. Nice catch there. Banana is going to get tackled after 28 yards. And New York, of course, had the big primetime game last Monday, a week ago, against Green Bay Ballers. It was supposed to be a bit of a closer game. They had some of the defending champs on Green Bay, but New York smoked Green Bay, mercied them. You know, I'm not really sure what just happened on that play. I don't really know why Houston didn't attack that better. That was a free interception for New York. Flicks jumping in there. 83 didn't even jump. Did it for the plot. Interesting. Bold strategy, Cotton. See if it pays off well. 4 yards gained on the screen pass from Shaz. So Houston potentially purposefully throwing to he said don't skip. Goodness gracious. They're going to P-clock it here for only 30 seconds. I don't know what they're doing. So Houston potentially throwing the game a little bit just to let New York stay in it a little bit longer. Keep it interesting. I'm sure that was just a joke from GOAT. All right, so Deshaun back on the ball. And he misses the throw to Shaz. So that's incomplete. You're going to bring up 3rd and 11 from their own 15. Deshaun looking for the opening downfield. Not really seeing a whole lot. He's just going to take the gains here. Gets tackled, forced out of bounds, 12 yards gained. And the clock does run. So I don't know what the rules are, but the clock starts even if you go out of bounds. Looking down the field, probably going to take this left lane. He is testing Kano over and over again, and Kano does get dogged this time. So he said, keep testing me, and he tested him again. And now, Kano the dogger becomes the dogged. Deshaun's probably going to take these gains here. Yep, he's going to dive out of bounds, gets 5 yards on it. So we're going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And New York trying to draw something up here. Got to score the touchdown to make it happen. And they do launch it into the toes of Shaz, I believe. Going for Shaz there. Kano all over it, though. Quick reaction time. Whew. That is some serious defense from Kano. Overall, Houston is just crushing it. Zandy's going to take this. Oh, playing a little bit of jump rope there with the football. Jumps right over it. Big bands. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Houston can play around now. They're 30 seconds away from being able to milk the clock. So all they got to do is sit back and relax. Maybe make a couple more completions. He's going to go deep here, and that is a hit to Kano. Zach, with the immediate recovery, gets the tackle, but that's a first down the field. 3 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. That's a handoff to Big Bands. He loses a yard. 2nd and 16, hikes immediately, and now we're under the 3-minute mark. Houston can milk the clock if they so choose. And he throws it out of bounds, stopping the clock at 3rd and 16. 33 yards to go. Worst case here, looks like a field goal attempt. Zandy's going to go and jump into a hit stick, fumbles it, but the ball lands out of bounds. It's 14 yards gained on the play. 4th and 2. Clock is ticking. They're going to go for it. If it were me, I'd just kick the field goal here, but they are going to go for it. If they get the gains, it's good for them. Might take that short route right there on the left. They're going to go deep corner. Kano's going to reel that in. Kano gets blocked by his own receiver, barely. Just barely. But then it gets popped by the defender. That's kind of a crazy play. So that's going to bring up 1st and 15 for New York. They're going to launch it into the ground. 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. New York needs a miracle at this point. If they're going to turn this one around against this Houston defense, they're going to need a miracle. They're going to need to stop getting sacked. 14 yards lost on the play from their own 4, 30-29. If I were Houston, I'd double rush the heck out of this. They are, looks like New York is going to double block.
What the hell? You want a hug or something? Get out of here.
And it is just a single rush, so Deshaun's going to find himself with time. And he's going to launch it down. Kano down there. And there he is. Kano, once again. That's 5 interceptions on the day for Kano. 5 interceptions, 10 tackles. Kano also with 4 receptions and 1 touchdown. Kano having himself a day. A day. Zandy with 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions on the day. And Deshaun has 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Banana with the short pass. Going to just juke around a little bit. This is OMQ again. And the blocks are getting hit down the field. Houston is forming a wall down the field, not letting anybody get through. And then bam, Shaz finally picks up the tackle. 1.5 minutes left to go. Houston's probably going to run the ball here. He's not going to let the clock burn. You know, probably not Zandy's play style. 2nd and 11. Ooh, close one. Looked and handed off. Almost handed it straight to Rico on the rush. 1:10 left in this game. Zandy's just going to try to milk out the clock a little bit. That's a free interception. That was a 2v1 thrown into the back right corner.
What the hell? You want a hug or something? Get out of
Low
here.
and ahead. All New York needed to do is jump. Flicks. Cam. Another former Grizzly. Making the interception there. We have, in this game, I don't think Houston took any Grizzlies. No, they don't have any. But Merst, Zach, Raz, who's their GM, Shaz, and Flicks are all former Grizzlies. New York is pretty... they used to have Stinney, too. That's the thing that bummed me out, was New York was basically Grizzlies, but pro. Almost their whole team was consisting of Grizzlies. But they just traded Stinney over to Washington, so best of luck to him there. So New York's probably just going to, you know, go for a deep pass here. It's going to be... That's low. And intercepted once again. Zandy, the quarterback, showing up. Deshaun not having himself a game. Wow. Zombie Boss, Gaming King Lucas, and others. I can't see all of them. But welcome into the YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. Deshaun is horrid. I wouldn't go that far. He's a solid player. I think he deserves to be in pro, and I think he's having himself a bad game, to be honest. I think we've seen better from Deshaun. So we'll see if New York can turn this around. See who's playing next week. Zandy's going to look deep down the field. Middle. Actually, a really nice throw. It was really difficult for Flicks to pick that one up. And 71 yards again on the play. They're going to call a timeout, I'm sure. Calling GG. 10 seconds left to go. They're going to go for one more touchdown. Rack up those stats here to wrap up the game. And bam. Ooh, I thought that was in it. Touchdown. All for what? 16, number 16 says. That's OMQ with another touchdown on the day. So Shaz with 8 catches, 1 touchdown. What's up, man, is OMQ. He's got 3 touchdowns on the game. Kano with 1. Envy with 1. Forza with 2. Good team win for Houston. Kano 5 interceptions. That's wild. Nick not doing too bad at quarterback today. He threw 5 passes, completed 3 of them. Got 43 yards. So what he did play was not bad. And they might give it to him for the last play. Are they going to let him pick up the ball? Nope. This is going to be from number 10, only in Malaysia. Almost another sack. Good pickup on the O-line from there. They're going to just bomb mid. Air it out here. See what can happen. And intercepted but popped. Not sure who that was on the interception. But GG to both teams, Hornets and New York. Putting on a show. Week 3 for each team. Houston's going to go to San Francisco to face off against the Spartans. So we'll see if they can continue their 3-game undefeated streak here. That's not two. It's 2 games. They're looking to go 3-0 against San Francisco. San Francisco is going to be a brand new franchise because their franchise owner and GM quit last week. So they're going to be looking at some serious redoing of both teams. And then New York will be hosting the Philadelphia Hawkeyes, one of our rebranded teams. That was formerly the Miami Sun. None of the same personnel, but New York will be at home. That will be next weekend for both of those teams. Our next HFL stream here will be Thursday night. The New Orleans Outlaws will be facing off against the Las Vegas Phantoms. That'll be a division rivalry game. Thursday night at 8 Eastern. Friday Night Lights University game on Friday will be, I think it's 7:30 Eastern. I gotta double check the times on all that. But that'll be the Florida Seagulls visiting the Texas Grizzlies in the college arena. Texas Grizzlies coming off a tough loss to California. We're hoping to bounce back against Florida here. In Florida, 0-2 after, I think, a couple of forfeit losses. So hopefully we can pick that one up. And then Monday night is going to be Oregon Pacers visiting the Wisconsin Bulls. Another college matchup. Thanks for joining. This was New York RAVENGERS visiting the Houston Hornets. Houston taking the win. I forgot the score. Something to something. It wasn't pretty. It's a lot to a little. We'll say that much. Guys, if you want to join the league, HFL, the Have Fun League, click the link in my bio if you're on TikTok. Or if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. The league is free to play as long as you're 13 and up. You just have to be on Discord. 47-21 was the final score. Thank you. Just got to be on Discord. Get yourself on a team. There are a total of 20 franchises looking for players right now. And like I said, Florida and San Francisco are probably going to be brand new teams by next week. So if you're a free agent looking to get on a team, now's the time. Go see if they are looking for players because they need them. That's for sure. I'm JJ Swat. Thanks for joining. We will catch you guys